Hey Facebook, I'm meteorologist Zach Covey, and this is your 11:30 p.m. weather update. We've got a low pressure system right here in the Tennessee Valley. It's going to push off through South Carolina tonight. Could bring us a few isolated rain showers or snow flurries, although most of the area won't see a thing. However, I wouldn't be surprised if a few areas, mainly west of us, could see something. Again, not much expected out of that system. You also have the system up. Okay, something's going to pop up. Don't mind that. You're going to see this system right here creating lots of lake effect snow for Michigan and Wisconsin. You guys could see another 4 to 6 inches tonight. Not much expected there. And then we direct our eyes to the next low pressure system right here. This is a system we're going to be explaining momentarily. A lot to talk about. This system could be bringing us some snowfall just in time for Christmas. Right now, high pressure in control right down here in Florida. This high pressure is going to continue to maintain control for about the next day before it moves off the coast, allowing some clouds to push into our region. Tomorrow we could see mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon. I'm expecting to start off with some sunshine throughout the day before we start to see the clouds push in. Now let's talk about this system over here, as this is the big story. Christmas Day, could we see some snow? Well, it's very possible. We're going to go to the first model here. Now, this model clearly indicates what I expect could happen. The GFS moderate event, basically this is a GFS model. I'm sorry for moving the screen. I actually need to for a second. This is a GFS model. Basically indicating that if this system went down the way this model indicated, we could see a moderate snow event from anywhere from basically Virginia all the way up to the Maritimes of Canada. Actually, I won't even say Virginia. I'd say parts of northeast North Carolina. Even the Outer Banks could see some snowfall, so I'd cut it off right about there. So, you know, that's what I'm expecting. The low pressure right there, reading at 980, or excuse me, 1,000 millibars, not 980. That's reading at 1,000 millibars. Now, this was an older model released earlier this afternoon. This is not the latest model, but you can also clearly see loads of precipitation right here. This is all the dark, all this dark. That is right there in the 90 to 100% range of precip. So it's very possible. Again, this is an earlier model. If we used a 10 to 1 ratio, we would have seen some of the heaviest snowfall for Sunday, anywhere from 2.5 to 7.5 inches of snowfall. That's what that would read. Actually, that darker color is more 5 to 7.5 inches. Now, I know a lot of people are skeptical on my snowfall amounts, and I really want to say, this is not a snowfall amount. I'm not making a snowfall amount out of this. Right now is not the time to make a snowfall amount, and I'm not going to estimate any amounts of snow. Although I feel we could see a very good chance of accumulating snow with this event. I understand some people were angry about last event, how we didn't see much. So, you know, I understand if people are still a bit skeptical of my forecast right here. So I'm not making any snow forecast. It's way too early. It's not even Wednesday yet, guys. It's way too far out for me to even make a snow forecast. But just be alert that it is setting up to be a major system. Now the 540 line, if I can show you right here, this red line indicates the 540 line. Basically what a 540 line is it's the determining factor of cold air and warm air. So all the cold air is above the 540 line right up here. All of Virginia, even parts of northeast North Carolina, all that's cold air filtering in from Canada. I can't even spell Canada with this. And then below the 540 line is basically, well, warm air from the Gulf Stream, and that's also what's going to feed in some moisture. Now this is the GFS from earlier today forecasting a moderate event. If we go into the latest GFS model, this is stopped at Saturday at 2 a.m. You can clearly see the 540 line right here, this red line. I'm going to draw the 540 line here. So this is the 540 line, this red line. This again, cold air above, warm air below, and that's represented by the blue and red lines, so just keep that in mind. You can see the Outer Banks right on the 540 line, most of Hampton Roads, actually all of Hampton Roads, under the cold air from Canada, the low pressure system right here reading at 10-12 millibars. Rain not reaching us yet, but if we go into the next time, which is around noon hour, you can see the 540 line rode its way up a little bit now, pretty much to the NCVA border, maybe into southeastern, or the very southern portions of Virginia Beach. But you also see some really dark green colors. Those dark green colors represent anywhere from 2.5 to 5 inches of snow, and then the blue color right there, that dark blue, anywhere from 5 to 7.5 inches of snow. So another something to watch. Again, not making any snow amounts right now. This is another model. This is not the GFS, but this is the European model. Now the European model is forecasting, you can see the low pressure is down here now. Now it has a lower pressure of 1004, but the low pressure is down here, and that can clearly be seen by this right here. You can kind of see the isobars going up and around right there, indicating that there's a circular low pressure system right there. Again, right there you can clearly see where the isobars go up and around. So the low pressure is right about there. You can see it right there, holding at 1004 megabars. What that means is a heavier snow event forecasted by this little thingy. I know there's so many different models to look at here. This, all the heaviest of the snow right here, and the 540 line, if I can point it out to you, is the dark black line right here. So this is the 540 line. So all of Hampton Roads is in the cold air filtering in by Canada, the Outer Banks filtering in from the ocean, so the Outer Banks would see rain. But the European model is saying if the low tracked right here, right off the coast of South Carolina, these areas could see anywhere from 12 inches over. So over a foot of snow suggested by the European model. But if we go to the GFS, they're saying anywhere from 4 to 8, maybe 9 inches of snow. So we really need to watch, really figure out. Again, we've got a lot of time. You can see the low pressure on the GFS is right off our coast, but you come to the European model, and again, it's off this South Carolina coast. So it could be here or it could be here. So we got to really see where this goes. Now, a lot of models are suggesting it's going to track down here and then work its way off the coast right there. So the more likely event is the GFS, but we got to watch the European, as the European's been right and passed before. So what am I expecting? I really don't like doing snow forecasts. I really don't. So actually I was going to do a snow forecast, but I've decided against it. So I'm going to hold off. This was going to be my map where I'm going to draw my snow forecast. I was going to say like some amount for here, some amount for out here. But it's way too early. I'm not even going into that. But I do want to show you something from NOAA. If we go into 7 a.m. on Friday, nothing you can clearly see out here. 1 p.m. Oh, look at that. At 1 p.m. on Friday, the storm system moving in. Now, Friday night at 7 p.m. on Friday night, not here yet, but 1 a.m. on Saturday morning, it pushes a little farther out, and you can see that darker blue color indicating dark snow right here, or heavier snow, chance of precipitation going way up. And we move into Saturday at 7 a.m., pushes in, we've got a light mixture into the area, rain out at Cape Hatteras, rain continues to be at Cape Hatteras, rain in Norfolk, Virginia Beach, all of the south side, and the mixture continues for areas on the peninsula from Newport News northward. Saturday night transitions over to mixture on the south side, rain still at Cape Hatteras, snow on the peninsula, mixed on the eastern shore. Go to 1 a.m., snow starts to transfer over to the south side, all peninsula, all eastern shore in snow, and then we go into Sunday, and everybody is in snow, including Cape Hatteras, which could see snow or mixture of rain, sleet, and snow, and then snow sticks around at 1 p.m. on Sunday before exiting by 7 p.m. Sunday night. So the main snow event would be for Sunday. The main mixture event would be on Christmas Day. So we've got a lot to watch over the next few days. I've got a lot to track, a lot to keep you guys updated. Again, it's only Tuesday night, guys, so we'll keep you updated. Make sure to keep checking every time you see a Facebook weather update by myself. Make sure to check on it because it probably has some valuable information about this storm. I'll keep you guys updated and could be posting my first snowfall forecast maybe on Thursday, maybe if I feel really confident, if the models are staying consistent, because they've been consistent over the past 2 days. If they're consistent overnight and into the day tomorrow, I may post my first snowfall forecast tomorrow, but only if the models continue to stay consistent. That's why they weren't consistent last time. That's why I really wasn't confident in my forecast. So we'll see if the models stay consistent, and I may post my first snowfall forecast for Christmas Day tomorrow. Right now, I'm meteorologist Zach Covey, and this is your 11 o'clock Facebook weather update.